Welcome back to my channel. So for today I wanted to talk about kindness. In my video on the Bible study, I also mentioned that October is National Bullying Prevention Month. So I feel like one of the ways to counteract bullying is to be kind, to have kindness. So in this video I want to actually focus on how do you be kind to yourself, because there's being kind to others and then there's also being kind to yourself, right? And one of the things that I've learned through my mental health journey and through like going to therapy is all about kindness. And you actually always assume that, okay, yeah, we are kind to ourselves, like that's normal, we should know to be good to ourselves. But some of us actually have to learn how to be kind to ourselves. Like some of us actually have to learn how to be good to ourselves, right? So in this video, it's all about like telling you like how do you actually be kind to yourself. So one of the ways that I think that you learn to be kind to yourself, one of the ways that I've learned to be kind to myself is to have good thoughts, right? I've talked about positive affirmations and why it's good to always affirm good things about yourself and your life. Another thing that you can do in order to having positive affirmations is to have good thoughts, because sometimes we are not really always aware how like the thoughts you have about yourself and your life are negative, and it affects how you, it affects your mood, it affects what you think about yourself, it affects what you think about your future. So you really have to be very careful about your thoughts. And one of the ways that you can do that is to really observe and monitor the different thoughts that go on in your head, right? Observe and monitor the thoughts what are your thoughts telling you about yourself? What are your thoughts telling you about your capabilities, your abilities? What are your thoughts telling you about your future? And think good thoughts, right? If your thoughts are telling you that you're not good enough, if your thoughts are telling you that you're a failure, if your thoughts are telling you that your life can be different, that's something that you have to be very aware of. And you have to change the way you think about yourself, and you have to change the way you think about, what you can do, what you're capable of, where you see yourself in the future. Your thoughts are everything. And when it comes to how do you be kind to yourself, the very first thing you have to do when you want to be kind to yourself is to just think good thoughts. Think good thoughts about yourself and think good thoughts about your life. This is not to say that there are some moments where you feel negative. This is not to say that there are some moments where you feel down. I've already told you all, I'm a very emotional person, and I'm sure you watched my other videos and you've seen me getting emotional. So I'm not saying that you should deny the thoughts that you have. I'm not saying that you should try to suppress the negative emotions that you have. Feel all your emotions and cry when you need to, because it's good to cry. It's good to have that release. It's good for you to feel all the emotions that you have, but always find a way to sort of go back to reframing that thoughts to have something positive, right? So feel all your emotions, but also try to change your perspective and make sure that your thoughts are something that's making you feel good about yourself and your life. That's something that I've learned through therapy, and I feel like it's very important for everybody to know when it comes to how do you be kind to yourself. Next, when it comes to how do you become kind to yourself, I feel like it's just doing things that make you happy, right? It's not really very complicated. It's as simple as doing things that make you happy, right? I always say the things that make me happy is being in nature, it's reading, it's writing, it's actually being on YouTube and doing these videos, right? It's like a hobby for me, right? So you have to do things that make you happy, right? And you have to know what makes you happy. If it's like artwork, if it's nature, if it's music, you have to make sure that you incorporate that into your life. So one of the ways that you're kind to yourself is really to just make time for the things that make you happy, or make time for the things that you know is going to make you be happy, right? So prioritizing these things, or just making sure you do what is needed to be happy. Like I talk about exercise and how sometimes that's needed for people who have mental health conditions like depression and anxiety. Like exercise sort of like helps you with those endorphins to make you feel good, right? So sometimes even if you don't want to, you know that these are the part of things that you need to do in order to make you happy. So you really have to make sure that you're doing what you need to do in order to be happy. And then next, I've written a lot in the past about like self-care, and I feel like the little things that you can do to make yourself happy, you can do it. If it's like little things like just buying something nice for yourself, if it's like, painting your nails. Like, I always love like bright colors. Definitely the next time I'm gonna paint my nails, it's going to be something pink, right? So just the little things that you can do that make you feel good, right? That's one of the things, that's one of the ways that you can be kind to yourself, right? By making time to do the little things that can make you feel good. And that's just sometimes all these self-care activities, right? So that's one of the other ways that you can be kind to yourself. And next, another way that you can be kind to yourself is that make sure that you have a good support system. Because I always say that when it comes to mental health, yes, you need to do what you need to do in order to be happy, but you also have to make sure that you have a good support system and reaching out to the people that care about you, reaching out to the people that matter to you. So my support system is always my family, and I always like communicate with them, whether it's phone calls, whether it's like texting and chatting. So just make sure you have good people around you who are like there for you, who are supporting you, and who you can just like communicate challenges or difficulties to. I feel like everybody needs a support system, and even if you're not close with your family, definitely try to get some sort of help, whether it's like mental health, like therapy, whether it's like a counseling group, whether it's interacting with people who have the same hobbies and interests as you. Everybody needs a form of support system. So even if you're not close to your family, try to find other ways for you to have a support system, because that's one of the ways that really helps you to be kind to yourself. So this is just a little short video about like what are the different ways that you can be kind to yourself, because it really matters before you expect the world to be kind to you, because sometimes you shouldn't always expect the world to be kind to you. I always say wickedness, and wickedness actually exists, right? Wickedness is part of this world, and which is why you have to learn how to be good to yourself. You have to learn how to be kind to yourself, because you can't always expect that from other people. So you have to be willing to give that to yourself. So this is just a short video about different ways that you can be kind to yourself. So let me know, what are some of the ways that you are going to be kind to yourself? Definitely let me know your thoughts in the comment section. If you haven't yet, do like this video, do subscribe to this channel for more videos like this, and do share this video so that more awesome people can know about this channel. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you on my next video. Bye.